This is the energy today. Let it all work out. Following the will of God, it is always my intent to lead and guide you to your higher self. Therefore, I'm in this bitch. Showing up to give you value so you can prosper even as your soul prosper. Excuse me, y'all. Just, it is what it is because we're going to let it all work out. I had started, we all hear each other saying it. Now I know why y'all say it. Because I had started the video before, but somebody called me. And before I pick these cards up again, I just want to, just hit it with a little bit of little sage, just to cleanse the energy off from the call. I had the space going. We was on a roll. I had the candles lit. Let me let y'all see. Well, don't look at all that. Table a mess, but you know what I mean. I don't mind being who I am. I don't mind. And that's what God is saying. When you don't mind being who you are, or, when you don't mind things being illuminated to you or about you, it'll all work out because you did the work. You did the spiritual work, the healing. So let it all work out in your life. But anywho, I'll show y'all this one. So we got a white candle. And today we working with, got a green one. And also an orange one. And ooh, that was fast. Let it all work out. Let's see what the energy is. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands with the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. With love, you will defend. With love, you will stand on. With love, you will continue to persevere and rebuild. Through all the conflict, you gonna fight for what you believe in. With the 5 of Swords under the bottom of the deck. People tried to come in with confusion and conflict and trickery. You said, I'm not into that. This is what I'm into. But I just say, this is what I'm into. Ooh, that was a lot. Do we want all these? I don't think we want all these. Because we had got 3 out at the same time. I didn't even see it. With the Hermit card. Right. You fought to remain true to who you are. High Priestess, Empress. And it's going to all work out for you. We got the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. With the 6 of Pentacles right up under that. So it don't matter who tried to come up against you. Who partnered with you for the wrong reasons, who tried to lay all their burdens on you. You said, it's a lot of wine energy today, y'all. You said, it's going to all work out. I put the work in, I went within, and I'm going to defend what I believe and who I am. Because you know who you are. So it don't matter. I feel like it don't matter what kind of sorcery, black magic, spells they tried to cast on you. You still the Empress. In the field fighting and sitting pretty. Going within and letting the ancestors, the angels, the spirit lead and guide you back to who you always were. And who you always was meant to be. And we know that this is always energy. So for males, in order for you to heal, you got to allow your feminine energy to come in. Don't be a fool listening to everybody else, thinking that it's all about fight or flight. You got to learn how to fight for your soul, for your thought process, for your mindset. And that was another thing for the message for today. Let it all work out because God is not the author of confusion. He said to me, the message was, break through the spirit of confusion, the spirit of mental constraint, the spirit of anxiety, the spirit of, confusion can come from, short-term confusion can come from simple things like dehydration, not eating on time, not side effects for medication. Like, it can come from simple things, but it can send you into not knowing if this cup is for you. And yes, it is for you. So you put in all that work to defend your harvest. So go for it. Go for it. It's time for you to go for it passionately. It's time for you to go after what you prayed for passionately. He said, take it, and I wasn't going to take it. Hey, let it all work out. Let it all work out. Please let it work out. Let go and let God. Ain't that how they say it? Let go and let God. You had the strength to go within, so you would not go without. Let me move this back. Y'all know I like for y'all to see what's going on. Let me just try to, just a little bit for you. Okay, is that cool? That's cool. Okay, we got the strength card. Right up under the hermit card. With the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You endured the ego death. You endured the awakening. You endured the shift into the new earth. You endured going through the portal. You remained emotional fulfilled within your own self. You remained emotional fulfilled within your own self. People don't know how you did it. People don't know how you did it because they know what you was fighting against. They know the stuff they threw in your way to fight. They know what you was fighting against. And because you was fighting against it, not only did you come out of it with this is the 11 wands on the board. 11 is the number of mastery. You have mastered. You have mastered yourself, your spiritual being, and King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You starting a new foundation. You starting, it don't get no better than let it all work out. You building a new city. You building a new city, a new community. You gonna be the blueprint of how people let their life work out. You're going to be the blueprint because they're going to say, damn, if so-and-so went through all of that, I know damn well I can get up from this. I know I can. Like you the blueprint. You the author and the finisher of your faith. And your faith is going to give other people's faith. What I tell you, the devil in reverse. Because you decided to take control of your life. He told me to take it. You took control of your life, Empress. And guess what you got? You got the victory with the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Because once things was illuminated to you, you said, okay, I'm enough all by myself. 9 of Pentacles. With the Magician card, let me turn some of that hate. Let me turn some of that betrayal. Let me turn some of that deception. Let me turn some of that backbiting. People lying on me. People barking me into my fortune. When they thought they 10 of swords, you just said, oh, baby, they've been doing this since I was a kid. And now I'm grown standing on business. They still doing it. So let me get on up out of here, Chariot. Let me get on up out of here and have me a rebirth. You are no longer indecisive. No longer indecisive. You said, let me get on up out of here and have me a rebirth. And that 6 of Wands is right up under the 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups. So 7 plus 6 is 15, plus 4 is 9, and that's 10. Like I said, new beginnings. You done completed it, and you got a new beginning here. Because you decided to take control of your life. You're not falling for the same old temptations that once got you. You're not falling for the same old You're not falling for it no more. You say, I'm an empress. I am an empress. And I'm going, because it was illuminated to you. It was illuminated to you. And you had the strength to endure it. What was illuminated. And this is right up under the hermit cord. The moon is up under the hermit cord. Who was behind the mask? Who was really, see those masks she got on? Who was really behind the mask was illuminated to you. So you went within and decided, I'm enough all by myself. And you are forced when you and the Holy Spirit is together. That's what God just said in my magician card on the bottom of the deck. You are forced when the Holy, when you are forced when you with your own spirit. Right up under the high priest is 4 wands, 9 of pentacles. You know how to build. You know how to expand. You know how to set a foundation. You know how to build a family. You can start with 1 wine and do it all over again. You can do it all over again. And that's why they in amazed. That's why God is, and that's why he said, I'm going to go down. Remember in Genesis chapter 11 verse 7, I believe it was. Or 7 verse 11. I believe it's 11:7 though. Yeah. Anyway, Genesis 11 verse 7. He sent them down to confuse their languages. So everybody who was, coming up against you, trying to steal what you got, fighting you, you just went within. You ain't fighting back. You defended yourself. And when you defended yourself through the spirit. You defended yourself with the help of the ancestors and the angels encamped all around you. And you dealt with the things that tempted you to be in those predicaments, in those situations. Right, you took a rest. You said, let me rest on it. Let me rest on it. Queen of Cups, because you said, let me nurture myself. Let me nurture myself. Let me nurture the part of me that needed healing. The part of me that was trauma bonded. Let me rest on that. And it was illuminated when you took that rest. What I'm trying to tell y'all. What I'm trying to tell y'all. And it got you out of that self-imposed prison. Because you knew that, hey, anybody try, you knew the truth. You knew anybody bringing confusion in your life, you needed to go within. You needed to see who was really behind the mask. Who was really playing in your face. And you said, I'm going to stand on what I already know. You stood on the truth. You stood on the truth. And I feel like this is you versus you. Since you done already made it into the new earth, since you know who you are, he said, let it all work out. Let it all work out. God came to bring you balance, harmony, unity. So you can get the bag. So you can get the bag. I'm taking that. Why? Because you already put the work in. Why? You already planted seeds. Why wouldn't God want you to have your harvest? Why wouldn't he? He said, man might fail you every time. But I'm the Most High God. And if you abide in me, I'm going to abide in you. And I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to show you how to fight. I'm going to show you when to fight, who to fight, and where to fight. And I'm going to show you when to rest. Right. I'm going to give you celebration. 3 of Cups just came out. 3 of Cups just came out right up under the rest. God going to give you the celebration. Because you always had the victory. Whatever they was doing in the dark, you didn't lose nothing. You just gained more info. You just gained more strength. You just gained more power. And see, because they wanted to break your heart. And you just gained more strength through the heartbreak. See, God illuminated to you that they was just their immature energies. Playing in your face like they was immature. But I don't feel like this message is about them. We done seen them enough, them and they. I feel like with the 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, God is bringing new relationships that's going to make you feel like a kid again, because it's falling right up under the Sun card. The happiest card in the deck. You're going to feel like a kid again because of the heartbreak you already been through, because of the self-imposed prison. And that's the truth. You went in so you could know the truth. Remember that movie where he said, y'all can't handle the truth. You said, I can, God. I'm going to go in. I'm going to find out what the truth is. And I'm going to learn how to make it work best for me. That's what you said. Let's see what else we got out here. Because, see, this ain't so much about everybody else as this new earth is about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, it depends on where you are in your journey. We got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Along with the Temperance Angel. And I'm going to place her up under the 2 of Pentacles, Temperance Angel. Balance. Always remember to pour into your cup first. So you won't never be out here. Yeah, you the star, but you out here butt naked. Yeah, you still got hope. Yeah, you still got dreams. Yeah, you know God is still going to be there for you. But don't never pour into somebody else's cup before you pour into your own. And that's the lesson. Don't ever give your 10 of Pentacles away just because you think you can, King. Just because you think you got it like that. Don't give it all away this time. He said, let it all work out. And when it's time for you to be generous with that 6 of Wands out, 6 of Wands out here, I don't see generosity. I just see lesson learned. So I see celebration, lesson learned, hope, new beginnings, balance. Let me see. Right now, it's about you. Right. Because you was fool enough to believe you. Like I said, you was fool enough to ride out on yourself. You bet on you this time. You done seen it. You done seen it before betting on other people's. And that ended you right back where you started from. You said, no, I'm gonna bet on me. And when I start over this time, it's gonna be the last start over I do. Anything else, Holy Spirit? What we got on the clock? Ooh, 17 already. And there's something about that 17 adding up to 8. That's abundance. Judgment. And that's why they say only God can judge us. Only God can judge you. You know what you deserve, so speak those things and let it all work out. Walk into your new beginning. Walk into who you are. We got the Empress already on the board, and I opened up to the Emperor card, Judgment. Men, walk into who you are. Sit down where you're supposed to sit. Make a decision to be your true, authentic self, no matter who's trying to judge you. You got the power to alchemize any hate, any negativity for your benefit. It made me think of Candy at that moment when they was talking about her locking people up in the dungeon and drugging them. And she had that whole little thing where she had people coming to her dungeon, right? They tries to cause a tower moment, and she made it work for her. She made money off of that. So, anything else from this spread? 6 of Cups, generosity came on out. God say, now you know I got to let y'all be generous to the folks now. You just can't be getting it all and think you ain't going to got to serve my people. God say, just like I was having them serve you, I want you to make sure you continue to serve them. 6 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I see 666. And you know, you can look that number up. They tell you one thing, but really it's something else. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else? Knight of Wands. It's going to be fast action. It's going to be swift. You're going to be very passionate about this new beginning, these new friends. You're going to be very passionate about your friendships. I feel like work relationships. Because we got a lot of pentacles, but the pentacles, right, because you went on ahead and made the decision. Two of swords in reverse. You're no longer indecisive. You made the decision to stand on the truth about who you are. And you said, I'm going to just keep on watering me, baby. It's 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Under there with the Tower card. It looked like a tower to them, but you said, I see truth in her. And anytime it's truth, you have a harvest coming. You got a harvest when it's truth, and that's going to be your justice. What I'm trying to tell y'all today, let me hurry up and get out of here. This is so good. Y'all know I like to end on an even note. But if we end right here, that's where it's going to end. Anything else? We got the King of Cups that flipped over. Right up under the Temperance. King of Cups. And that's what I'm saying. When you have the heart of God, money can't ruin you. Money can't ruin you. Like the loss of money ain't gonna ruin you, and having money ain't gonna ruin you. It didn't break your heart when you had to defend yourself, when people came up against you, when it was illuminated to you who was fighting you, who was trying to take from you. You just said, oh, okay. Like I said, you defended yourself. They had to walk away. King of Cups already out here. Now Knight of Cups. You rebuilding your heart. You like, I think I can. You that little engine that could. I think I can love again. Yes, you can. You alchemize the energy. Yes, you can. You said, hey, I understand it spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And that's why you the fool. You're going to take a leap on yourself again. You're going to say, I'm optimistic about life. Yeah, I see optimism out here today. What else we got? Because it's all going to work out. And God was telling me, dang, I wrote it down because I can't remember it. I'm going to read it in just a minute. We got the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords came out. Like I said, it's going to be fast action taken. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We're going to take this fast action right up under the Star card, because God he brought you your hope back. He brought you back to life fast. He brought you back fast. He know the betrayal you endured, it ain't even gonna hit the board, because what he say, the enemy you see today, you will never see him again. He giving you your new beginning, your new idea, your new creative power, you the author and finisher of your faith. He has expanded your land. And not only are you going to be doing it, you're going to do it pretty. You're going to do it sitting pretty. You doing it sitting pretty. You're going to be all these wands out here. We got 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wands plus 7, 17. 8 abundantly. You're going to do it sitting pretty. Like I said, you're going to be doing it looking good like you are, Empress. With that 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Because you out the cold now, because you went on ahead and took the different perspective. You sailed away from anything that was going to cause you a loss. You left it behind. You left it behind. And that's what you got to do. You got to leave them behind. Anything else, Holy Spirit? That's it. With the Fool card on the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot card, you left. You left with what you had. You knew one seed is better than no seed. You bet on yourself and your new beginning, your new creative idea, your new business idea is here for you to take the leap of faith and go for it. We're going to get an oracle message from the star seeds, because I'm talking to star seeds today. I'm talking to my star family today. deep cellular healing. And that's what God is saying. It don't matter how they try to infiltrate and implant stuff in your mind subconsciously. When you got God in your spirit, when you live with and abide in the Holy Spirit, and you understand Jesus Christ and his consciousness, if I abide in you, you will abide in me. When you understand that, this is what we're doing right now, deep cellular healing. And I thank you for all the ones that helped me heal, that I had to watch through my cellular device when it tries to imprison you. But God said, oh, we're going to have to make this work for our good, because it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Right, the weight of the world. They was trying to use it to weigh the world down, but God said, I'm going to use it to build the world up. And that's what, before I forget, let me say it. Because like I said, I wrote it down. He says, money will not ruin you. So, you know, get out of that mindset that they try to put us in to think that, you know, us being humble. Yeah, we need to learn a lesson, but you don't have to live a humble life. God says it won't ruin you. He was protecting you. And money now will be your protection that shields you, builds you, and heals you. Because you know when you got money, you're going to keep on coming up against a bigger fight. And why are you going to come up against a bigger fight? Because number one, he anointed you to come up. He anointed you to be to have the strength for that fight. And like I said, you the blueprint for other people to learn how to fight their way up out of injustices, out of imbalances. So it's your turn to jump in. It's your turn to jump in. So maybe you're supposed to, you know, be online every time somebody said it. And I said, ooh, they not even jealous. Because, you know, when you on that frequency, you could tell who don't mean it and you could tell who do mean it. And so I just want to say thank you for all the encouragement that I got from the other spirit guides, helpers, star seeds, chosen ones that I got to go ahead and finally walk. Because, you know, I'm a little older. So when I figured this out, I knew it was going to be a long time before I got to y'all. I knew it was going to be a long time before 25 got here. So, and whenever you see these messages, as my other girls say, we dominate these time constraints. So whenever you see it, you're supposed to see it. I got to look this up because I know it's the star constellation, but I'm not going to pronounce it right. Look up Hathors.
Okay, I found this on the web for Look Up Hathors. Check it out.
Hathors, deep love, mothers, milk, birth as a portal. What I tell y'all, he opened up the portal for us to birth our new ideas, to use these devices as cellular healing instead of cellular prison, jail cell. And then right up under there, we got Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. And what I call y'all. Y'all know y'all my loyal loves. I know I ain't said it at the beginning of this, but I was going to say it at the end because I was excited. So I got to write it down so I don't forget it. But you know that's how I feel about y'all, because I'm the most loyalist person I know. And if you connect with me, you probably loyal too. So we're going to get one more. And then we're going to let this rest. We're going to rest on this message. We're going to rest in this energy. Hey, it's a Star Brothers. We're going to end it right here then. We're going to end it with our loyalty. So practice loyalty. Subscribe. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Surrender to it. Let it all work out. How we started is how we gonna end it. Let it all work out. God love you.